Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Valentine's Day look because in a few days it is Valentine's Day, and if you're a bit unsure what makeup to do, how you wanna look for the evening or day, or if you're doing nothing and you just wanna do your makeup, then here's a look I created for you. So I've not done anything too much. I've not added glitter, I've not done really a lot. All I've done is this pink eye look, added some lashes. So yeah, if you want to see the look I create, then just keep on watching, and I hope you all have a fabulous Valentine's Day. So as you can see, I've already done one eye off camera just so I could see what I wanted to do, because honestly I didn't have a clue. As long as it matched my jumper a little bit, I don't care. So to create this eye look, all I used was the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2 palette, and I also used the Magic by Juvia's palette, and this is absolutely beautiful. So I've already applied Shape Tape to this eyelid and I've set it with just a setting powder. So I'm going to start off with this palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm just going to put that all in my crease. And now with this, you can be as messy as you want because we are going to clean up. As you can see, I've done quite a straight line there. And then I'm going to be going on to the lightest shade in the palette. This is a little bit shimmery, but it's a beautiful pink. And then I'm going to put that right at the top. So go nearly as high as your eyebrow, and just keep blending that, just so we've got a soft colour at the top. And then we're going to move on to this pink here. This is using the same brush as well. This is the B06 Spectrum brush. So we're just going to put that just above the crease. Just take it right out to the end of your brow, and this you can take up quite high as well. Not all the way to the top like the other one, but and then next we're going to go in with the darker pink, and this is just literally going to go in the crease and a little bit underneath. You don't want to bring it any higher than the crease. But then just drag it out to the eyebrow again, so just like so. Then next I'm actually dipping into the Soph palette, and I'm going to take the bright pink, and I'm just going to put that where I put that last one, and take it a little bit higher than the crease this time. And then next I'm going to go into dark purple shade here on a A12 brush from Spectrum again, which is just this kind of shape, quite dense. So I'm just going to use it to pack on the colour in the centre, not the centre, jeez, in the inner corner and the outer corner. And then next I'm actually going to go back into that Soph palette again and take this kind of dark reddy purpley colour, just to further deepen that inner and outer corner. And then just go back in with a clean brush and take the second colour we used, which was the lightest colour in the palette, the lightest pink in the palette, and pack that onto your brush, and then just take that right at the top, just to lighten it up a little bit. Then now we're going to go on to the cut crease. So I'm going to take a bit of my Shape Tape, put a little bit on the back of my hand. You don't need too much, you just need to be able to carve out your little, I don't know what it's called, the centre of your eye. So then I'm taking the Spectrum A16 brush, just take a little bit of that on the end, and you just want to go in the centre. What you want to do is, you want to put it at the littlest bit higher than your crease in the centre, because then for one, you'll always be able to see it even with your eyes open, and two, if you have got hooded eyelids like me, then like I just said, you'll still be able to see it. So you want to take it 3/4 that way and 3/4 that way, so most of your eye is actually concealed. But yeah, literally that is the best I'm gonna do. I'm too shaky for all this neat line cut creasing, like Jesus. You gotta have a steady hand, or you just gotta be good at it. I'm not saying I'm not bad at it, but I'm not the best. And then you just want to get a big clean brush, and you just want to get any light colour. I'm just going to take the lightest one in this Juvia's palette, and you're just going to set all that concealer in place, just so it's not so sticky. And then I'm going to be taking a Morphe brush. I don't know what it's called because I got it in an eye set, so it's just a little flat brush again. The only bad thing about this is all the hair falls out of it and it's really annoying, but hey ho. And then you're going to be taking that, oh, a similar colour. You might not have this palette, but just take a light pink colour, and this is beautiful, I love this colour. And then pack that on your brush, and then you're just going to put it everywhere you put that concealer. And don't rub this on, just pack it on, just push down. And you want to keep building this up until you've got the exact colour you want. Because you could put it just on lightly and have a little bit of a shimmer, or you can do what I'm doing and pack it on so it's very bold and stands out. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to go back into the Revolution palette or one similar, and you're going to be taking the darkest shade you use, which is this one, and you're just going to reapply that in the outer corner. So if you're anything like me, you took it a bit too far, and slightly run it over the top, just to try and make it a bit neater. And just keep building it up until you're satisfied. So you're just going to take all the colours you used previously and go one by one all the way to the top again. And then just to clean up, what you're going to do now is just get a cotton pad or a makeup wipe. Make it a bit wet. I'm just using the primer water from Primark. So what I do is I line the end of my eyebrow to the end of my eye, and then swipe upwards. And then next what you want to do is just get any highlighter. I'm just going to use my Ofra one as per usual, and just get a little tiny brush, this is from Real Techniques, and just highlight your brow bone. And then just get any black liner. I'm just going to be using the L'Oreal Superstar one, and if you want, you can be brave, you can wing it out, but for me that is enough. All I'm going to do is line my lashes without a flick, and then apply some falsies, because if I put falsies on without eyeliner, don't work, don't know why, never does. And then just curl your lashes, add a bit of mascara, and then put your falsies on. You just want to put a thin layer of mascara on, nothing too much. I'm just using the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. So that is the eyes done. It's just a nice pink halo eye. Add some lashes. Now by all means, if this is too dark, then you can lighten it up, use lighter shades. Depends what you really want. If you're going on a night out with your boyfriend, going for a few drinks, then yeah, this is perfect. Even darken it up if you want, add a wing, be brave, whatever you feel comfortable with. But if you're just going for a meal or just doing something simple, even a walk in the park, this could be for you, maybe not. Maybe you want to tone it down a little bit. So next we're going to move on to the face. Now as you can see, my face is a lot lighter than my body, and I mean, I have tanned and it doesn't even look that dark. I use Skinny Tan in medium, the mousse, but it just doesn't tan me up as much as I want. So I have got a white face. I'm going to be using a darker foundation, so let's just get on with it. So for primer, I'm going to be using the new L'Oreal Pore Refining Primer. I used this in my last testing video on the L'Oreal foundation, so if you want to see what I think of it, then just head over to my last video. So I'm just adding one pump to the back of my hand because you literally don't need a lot of it. So now that is all blended in, I'm going to be taking the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric in the shade 4. Now this is dark for me on a daily basis, so I literally only wear it with a tan and for special occasions because it is damn expensive. Then I'm just taking my Blank Canvas Cosmetics F08 brush. Now if anyone is looking for a high-end foundation that makes you look absolutely flawless, then I suggest this bad boy because it just gives the most beautiful finish. And then next I'm going to be taking my Shape Tape, and this one is in the shade Light. So this isn't as light as Fair obviously, so I'm going to put a little bit of this on. And then I'm going to take Fair as well, and I'm just going to put a few, oh, that's squirted everywhere. And then I'm going to be taking my Tarte Beauty Blender and just blend that in a bit. And then then before I set my face, I'm going to be taking the liquid highlighter drops in Starlight from Makeup Revolution, should I say. I really want to try the iconic drops, like, they're meant to be insane. And then now, to set the face, I'm going to be taking the RCMA No Colour Powder. And I always put too much of this on and it goes all over my carpet, but... Now try not to put it over the liquid highlight you've just put on if you have to put it on, because then what's the point? And then, as usual, I always forget to do something, so here is my Hoola contour stick. And luckily enough, this actually blends over powder, so we're gonna do it. This stuff, as I've said before, is incredible. So I hope you're all looking forward to Valentine's Day. Even if you are in by yourself, then I hope you have a wonderful night. All I'm doing, me and Joey are going to Frankie and Benny's like we do every month. It's literally our little date night. We go to Frankie and Benny's. I literally have the same thing every time. You look through the menu thinking, what can I have? And deep down you know you're going to have the same as you did last time. Next I'm going to be taking my Hoola bronzer and my Spectrum A05 brush. And then next we're going to go in with blush. I'm just taking the Too Faced, whatever this is, the Sweetheart blush. Yeah, the Sweetheart blush. Just going to be taking a little bit of that on my cheekies. And then, of course, I'm going to be taking my Ofra highlighter. I love it. All my brushes are freshly cleaned and I love it. So, look how my highlighter brush looks now. It used to be so, like, small, but now it's big. So, I'm just going to take that light shade. And then, I'm just going to go back in with my eyeshadow palette, the Makeup Revolution one. And I'm just going to take that nice pinky shade there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that under my eyes. For me, I don't like bringing it down too far because I think I look like a clown with it. But if you like doing that, then fair enough, go for it. And then take the lightest pink shade that I used and just put that in the centre. And then right at the end, you can put a little bit of the darkest shade. And finally, we're going to go on to lips. I'm not going to line today because I can't be bothered, let's be honest. So I'm going to be taking these two light pink colours. These are the NYX Lingerie in... We got Silk Indulgent and Et Moi. Oh my. So first I'm going to be taking the darker pink. And by all means you can go for a nude, you can go for a dark purple. But I just want to stick with a lightish colour just to match the eyes. And then take the lighter colour. And I'm just going to put that in the centre a little bit. This is the Makeup Revolution Gloss in Original, which is just a light pink colour. And I'm just going to put a little bit on. Just keep popping your lips. And then finally, because you want to be slaying all night long, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now this is great. Now it does make my makeup stay longer and it's so much better than just having something squirt at you. So I don't think it's too expensive as well. Oh, so refreshing and cooling. So yeah, that is my Valentine's Day look. I really hope you love it. I do. To say I don't like pink, this looks just beautiful. So yeah, if you want, you can just go straight with your hair. I'm not the best at doing hair. As you can see, my curls are not very pretty curls, but it's just something a bit different because I don't often curl my hair, and when I do, I normally think it makes my face look fat, but I want it to look a bit extra, so yeah. And I've got this cute little jumper on. I don't know if you can see. It's just a little off the shoulder top, and yeah, so I'll bring you a bit closer. These are my eyes. Ombre lip, and I love it. And before I forget, I promised I would do a little shout out, so let me find that. So, I promised I would do a shout out in a next video of mine. So this shout out is for Chloe Ward. Basically, she was out on a night out at uni. She ended up in a gunge tank, which I would not be impressed about because that just makes me feel sick. So thank you, Chloe, for your support and your love. It really means a lot to me. And actually to everyone at the minute, literally, I never thought I'd do so well in my videos. Like, I know I'm nothing special. I haven't got, you know, the millions of hits, but 300 views and like 40 subscribers, not even that, means so much to me. Like, I never thought I'd do it. I literally thought everyone would take the mick out of me. I just thought, I'm just gonna do it because I love it. I don't care what views I get and all that, but literally I've had so much support and people messaging me, and I've made so many friends out of it. So I really hope you guys enjoy your Valentine's Day. I hope you get spoiled rotten if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, or even if you don't buy each other presents. As long as you got the love, that's all that matters. And if you are a single Pringle, then don't you worry. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean so much to me. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!